The standard recommendation for freezing green beans is to blanch them first. And that means you submerge them in boiling water and then immediately put them in ice water to stop the cooking. And for many years, I did blanch my beans, but my family complained. The beans were rubbery and squeaky when you ate them. So one year, I just decided not to blanch them and totally rebel against what I was told. And we found that we liked them much better. They're never going to be like a fresh bean, but they were much better than when we blanched them first. And since I posted about freezing our beans without blanching on my blog in OregonCottage.com, it's become very popular, and lots of people have decided to freeze their beans without blanching them as well. And so today I just want to kind of show you how I do it, and maybe you want to join us and freeze your beans without blanching. So what you're going to need is obviously your green beans. You're going to need Ziplock style bags that zip close for the freezer, made for the freezer, a Sharpie to label them, and some way to extract the air from them. I use this nifty straw to do that. If you have a seal a meal or something like that, you can freeze them in that too, but this is kind of the low-tech way. I grow my beans organically, so I just pick them, bring them in, trim the ends off, and cut them into 1 to 2 inch pieces for freezing. If you're like a lot of my commenters on the blog that would like to wash their beans for some reason or another, you think there's bugs on them or they're not grown organically, I recommend a salad spinner. Because the one thing you want to make sure is that you can get the beans as dry as possible. So even after using a salad spinner, I would still put them out on a drying mat or towel, and then take another towel and just really spend some time drying them, because you want to make sure that you're not going to allow ice crystals to form when they freeze. When all your beans are trimmed and cut and ready to go, then it's just a matter of labeling your bag, your freezer baggie, with the date and then what these are. You would be amazed at how things look very different frozen, and you'll just have lots of bags that you won't know what they are. When you're ready, just fill your bags with your prepared beans. You want to fill your baggies about 3/4 full. One of the keys with good frozen produce, any produce, is to get as much air out of the container as possible. So after I've filled it, I use a little straw trick to extract as much air as I can from the baggie. And I put the straw around the zip bag and I zip right up close to it, hold it with my fingers, and then suck as much air out as I can. And in just a few minutes' time, you've got your beans ready for the freezer.